In our last video, we looked at how to program a Nodemcu. In this video, we will look at a different way to tinker with Nodemcu. With any microcontroller and whatever is your purpose, either learning or IoT prototyping or development, when you actually start using different sensors or actuators, you will soon realize that how difficult it is to work with breadboards and wires, especially if you are a beginner, and this may actually slow your pace. I think there is a better way and easier way to do this, which was the actual purpose of a product called Groove from a company called Seed Studio. Groove is basically set of base shields and sensors, that will allow you to easily plug and play different kind of sensors with your favorite microcontrollers like Arduino, Raspberry Pi, or Microbit, Photon. And today I want to show you how it works for Nodemcu. So I have here the base shield for Nodemcu. So as you can see here, it has 15-pin female header, and that will allow you to plug your Nodemcu in it. And then you have 9 Groove ports. You have one UART port, and you have 2 I2C ports, and you have 1 analog port and 5 digital ports. As you can see here, all of these ports have 4 pin, which includes a positive and a ground pin, and the rest of the 2 are either 2 digital pins or for input output, or analog or 2 analog inputs if it's an analog port, and an RX-TX pin if it's a UART, and a clock and data signal pin for I2C. And the Nodemcu base shield only supports 3.3 volts. So because as we know, the voltage rating for ESP8266 is 3.3 volts. So if you are working with different sensors, you may want to use like a DC to DC converter to be able to transform 3.3 to 5 volts. So let me actually show you a Groove sensor. So this is a AM2302 temperature and humidity sensor, and it comes with a Groove cable which can easily be plugged into the base shield, as you can see here. Once we plug in, now you can use ESP8266, and with the pin numbers written on the board, you can map them to a particular port onto for the Nodemcu, so that you can easily that way you can easily connect the microcontroller to different sensors. Now the best part of Groove is that these sensors are cross-compatible. That means you can use the same sensor across different Groove base shields, like for Arduino or Photon or Microbit, or different kinds of if you can go to their website, that they have a full compatibility list for different microcontrollers. So with all this, I think the Nodemcu base shield is the best tinker board for Nodemcu or ESP8266 development or prototyping.